Hey guys, normally we sit on here and talk about Blue and her condition, and I really don't like to be too transparent, but I'm tired, y'all. I really am. I am mentally drained. I am emotionally frustrated. I am tired. And I wasn't gonna say nothing or talk about it, but I feel like it's time. Might as well. Might as well, right? But I try so hard to be strong for my girls. Try to shield them from a lot of stuff. Try to keep a lot of stuff out the way. But when you have a baby by an immature man, he seems to make you the problem when it's really him. And I'm tired of like hiding that. You feel me? I keep my baby away from that man because of his mental state. He too old to still be immature. You know what I mean? If we both done moved on, we both gone our separate ways, why do you always antagonize me? Let me get y'all a little secret. You know the videos that y'all see us out of vacation and in the woods. And I had to leave my hometown because it was so much. It was so much. So I just packed up me and Blue and the rest of the girls. And I was like, man, let's just go. Let's just go. Man, I done been through so much. My bad. Phone dropped, y'all. Cause I'm sitting in the car. I done cried. I done screamed. I don't know what else to do. And since y'all my YouTube family, y'all been rocking with me and Blue for about like 3 years almost. It's time to get to know mommy behind the Blue, right? Why not? Why not? But yeah, you know what I hate when people say, "Oh, you had them, so you might well take care of them." You had them, so it's your responsibility. But I ain't make them babies by myself, though. That's the thing that be behooving me. I ain't made them baby by myself. And if I could be mature enough to still drop my kids off when the baby daddy don't give me no money, why he can't be true enough? Like, why he can't be mature enough to like help? Like, cause like for real, let me tell you something about these immature men. They don't realize that you had a life before you laid down and had their babies. I chose to have that baby. You get what I'm saying? I could have did the other thing. I could have, you feel me? But I didn't. I had my babies because I wanted something to love me. It wasn't about the daddies. It wasn't about none of that junk, man. I had my girls to show people this is how you love a child. This is how you deal with stuff. So every last one of my girls, from Blue on down to the babies, are outspoken. They're gonna tell you how it is, and they're gonna be authentically themselves. That's what I raised them to be. That's who I raised them to be. You feel me? And I'm gonna continue that. Coming from a traditional Christian family, a lot of things got swept under the rug. I was molested by my cousin before the age of 14. You know what I'm saying? And when I tried to tell somebody, it was, let's not tell nobody. You feel me? Um, I don't like that old school generation, what's done in this house stays in this house, because that's very contradictory on a child's mental state. If something going wrong in the streets or at school, you tell me to tell you. But when it's at home, you want me to not tell nobody. You feel me? So for years I went on just living life like whatever, didn't care. I stopped dressing like a girl. I stopped being me. And nobody even like took the time out to say, what's wrong with you? Or why you acting like that? They just, she'll be all right. Ain't nothing wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? And then at the age of 14, I got my first girlfriend. Cause I was like, I'm not finna let no another guy do me the way my girl, they talking about yes girl, my cousin did me. You feel me? I was like, I'm determined I'm not gonna let no man touch on me till I guess I get good and ready, you know. But once again, when you and another thing, when a cult is not really like screaming out, hey, you in a cult. Some churches could be a cult too, man. Some of these pastors be enabling your family to just don't tell nobody. You feel me? Who is that? I don't know. I look like Mammon from Cat Eyes. What is that? Is that a man or a woman? Anyway, so for years, I forgot me, you know? I forgot me. And I just went with the flow. And one day I realized I got 4 girls. Like, I got 4 babies. Not just babies, but girls. I was so hurt. I was so aggravated. I was so frustrated with God that I was like, bro, I'm done with this. Like, he can't be real. He can't be, a savior for me, because like when I needed him, he wasn't there. And now I got these girls. Like, what kind of God will put somebody through that, right? That's what I kept saying. Like, whoa, po me with all these girls. But let me tell you, in this transition of me leaving Florida, I left everything. Me and my girls are just here with the clothes on our back. And we thugging it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thugging it for a reason. I'm thugging it because he kept me in a jungle where people was torturing me. He kept me in a place where I didn't even want to be kept. I tried to commit suicide. I basically gave up. You know what I'm saying? Even while dealing with Blue and the YouTube, even while dealing with just motherhood, period. I didn't know which way to turn. So when I got on this YouTube, I was like, bro, I'ma hide it. I'm gonna do the best I can and just let's focus on Blue conditioning and this and that. But ironically, the name of it is Beyond the Blue. And in order to get to know the child, you gotta know what's beyond the blue. You know what I mean? So I might not keep this up long, but me either. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I woke up one day and realized I was a mother of 4. And they was already big. You know what I'm saying? It was already big. I didn't know that I was living like that. You know? So when I decided to make this move, a lot of people was in competition. Oh, you just gonna up and leave. This and that. Oh, like it was just so much negativity, bro. But you know what I realized? Whether I stayed there or I left, people still gonna talk. And they're not gonna help you. Don't nobody help you. I had to get that in my brain. Ain't nobody coming to rescue you, girl. Rescue yourself. Rescue yourself. And that's what I did. That's why I chose to just up and leave the way I did. I took the girls out of school. I just abruptly left. And it don't matter to me that everything is not together here yet. But I'm not going back. I refuse to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to let that get to me. So I'm here for a reason and on a purpose, man. God will put you in situations where you got no choice but to call on him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I went through a little hardship up here, and I called a family member thinking like, all right, man, this family cool. You feel me? They was like, bruh, well, why don't you see if one of your church families will help you? And why don't you see this? And I'm like, but we blood, though. Blood's supposed to be thicker than water. It's crazy. Family. I guess the only family I got is the ones I created. Not even their daddies could be mature enough to say, you know what? Let me help her. No, they so immature. The fact that I left them and they just hung up on, oh, she left me. She keeping my baby away from me. That they don't see the damage that they cause. They don't see they didn't have to come into my life and cause the damage that they did. But being very selfish, they only thought with their head and not the one on their shoulders. You feel me? Because I'm very vocal. I don't sit around and play about me. So why you feel like you could come and play about me? But I never wanted my girls to know what a broken home was, but I learned that I rather have my girls over here than go through toxicity or to allow myself to go backwards. You feel me? You feel me? I had to learn to lean on God and me. People, let me tell you something about y'all people. Y'all people is funny. 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 You want it? Y'all love to play the victim. People love to play the victim. It's all good and gravy when it's for you. But the moment somebody needs you, now you ain't got nothing to say. But you sure whispering on how that person could have did this. You sure whispering on how that person could have did that. See, I always tell people, I'm saved and not soft, and I do things out of kindness on my heart. If I do something for you, even if I don't like you, bruh, even if I don't like you, my intentions, my actions, my ways is not to bring no harm to you, bruh. Man, these people is so wicked. It don't make no sense, and then want to play the victim all the time. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. So I realized, look, I'm all I got. I'm all I got. I ain't gonna hurt myself. Not no more. Because I realized even when I tried to commit suicide, that wasn't even me. I was allowing those negative things that people said how they felt about me weigh on me. I never thought I was ugly. I never thought I was a bad person. I never thought less than of myself until I got around the wrong people. And guess what? I realized some of them people ain't even your friends. They the ones you call family. Might be mama, might be daddy, might be grandma. And you still allowing them voices to ride you. You feel me? I ain't got it all. People be looking at me as competition. They look at this car, they look at blue eyes, they look at this YouTube and don't know the struggle that I go through mentally. That I go through mentally. If you been following us, you know I don't come on here begging. When I mean begging, asking. That my grandma old version of saying, oh, if you ask somebody, beg. But I don't put my personal business up there. You don't see me saying cash out me this every time. For my kid's birthday, cool. Show appreciation, fine, whatever. I'm grateful. You feel me? But this one of them times where I'm like, bro, I don't know what else to do. I don't know who to turn to, you know? And if all I could do is just sit here and talk to myself on this phone, then that's better than me drowning it out, crying it out, just doing the same old, man. And I keep going because at the end of the day, my girls are looking up to me. If nobody don't love me, if nobody don't want me here, my girls do. My daughters do. And so what I look like, keep going down that rabbit hole and allowing others to mold me. I just want better for me and my girls. That's all. I ain't trying to be out here, you know what I'm saying, flashy and hating on my enemies. I just want me and my girls to have a peace of mind, a roof over our head that we could call home, bro. And we could call home. It get frustrated trying to be strong for my babies, and I don't got nobody I could call to just say, hey, how you doing? Let me take you out to eat. You know, and if anybody know me, know I'm not a big eater. You ain't got to take me to China buffet. But it's funny how I'm there for everybody else. It's funny when everybody else need me, they call me. But the moment I need somebody, the moment the moment I call somebody, it's just too much, man. It's too much. Then they wonder why I keep my kids away from my family. They wonder why we don't come to family functions. Cause they use me and they abuse me, and then they wonder why I keep my baby away. And nobody don't talk about how they hurt me. Nobody don't talk about how they didn't care what I had going on or my feelings. I just want to make sure my girls got a place. I just want to make sure I don't got to worry about them having to rob Peter to pay Paul. You know, financial things. I just want to make sure me and my girls ain't got to depend on nobody else. You know, that's why I started YouTube. That's why I started the T-shirt company. Cause I didn't have nobody to show me about entrepreneurship. I didn't have nobody to show me that you can do this. No, everybody want to work a 9 to 5 and keep everything for they self. Yeah, I don't need money. I, I just need a real friend. You know. Cause let me tell you something about me. I'ma make a way to get me $1 if I gotta go do some DoorDash. You feel me? You feel me? One thing about it, I'ma make sure my girls gonna eat though. We gonna be all right. It just made me realize that the ones that was close to me, that was supposed to be there for me, they worse than an actual enemy. You know. At least my enemy say, "Hey, I don't like you," but a smiling friend, you don't know. You don't know. And my girls get older, and so I just pray that they don't hold it against me that I kept them away from their daddy. Because one thing about it, if he gonna be a part-time lover to me, what you make he gonna be a full-time daddy to you. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that. I let the girls in the room to just come down and talk. Nah, I moved up top. I don't live down south. I moved from Florida. Ooh, today, y'all, let me see if I could. I don't think I got it. Today, I seen a black bear. Today, I seen a black bear, y'all. And Myra had the door locked. I ain't know what to do. I ain't know. And I was like, I'm not finna jump on this car. This black bear not finna tug me and the car over. You hear me? I felt like Day. Look at my roof. Look at my roof. I thought I had the picture, but it's not on here as a background. But yeah, they finally saw a black bear for the first time since we've been up here, and that was amazing for them to see. I'm like, They locked me out the car. I'm like, open the door, open the door. Tell it, and then I saw the bear saw me. I'm like, oh, I promise you, I'm from the hood, but the bear from them woods, and he can have it. You feel me? He won. And one thing I done learned, I came up here 2 years ago. One thing I learned, they told me, they say, hey, if you see a baby cub, a mama cub somewhere around. So I don't mess with them. You hear me? I stay far away, away. Away. It's getting cold, right? Oh, you was a Navy kid. So that mean you been around the world, huh? One of my moms was in the Marines, and I joke, I say you crazy, crazy. Jacksonville that changed a whole lot. I ain't even want to ride through there. You hear me? Coming to where I am now, I was like, I'm gonna take I-95 and go all the ride around. You must, you must say have enough when you was a Navy kid. Now your daughter a Marine, she must know my mom. Cause what makes them say, "Oh, I want to be a Marine"? Uh, crazy, crazy. But I thank God. Salute to her, cause they try to recruit me. And even when I told them people, I say I don't know how to read. That man say, "You know how to do push-ups, don't you?" I say, "Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead." That man was determined to get me out there. I should have went. Oh, okay, she out now. Yeah, my mod out too. Likewise, likewise. But yeah, I tried to play crazy on the army recruit. That army recruit was like, "Your arms don't show you crazy." I was like, "Huh?" Because I was very athletic as a kid. I ran track. I did boxing until the 12th grade till this Russia hit this side of this temple. And let me tell you, I was going down, down, baby, yo, street in the Range Rover. I got hit in that temple. I swear I understood why Sylvester always say he saw Putty Tap. After that Russia hit me, listen, and I don't know if you ever watched boxing, but I was trying to reach for that girl that had on gloves. You hear me? That rush, oh, let me show you how it was. Let me see if I get out my car and try to reenact it for y'all. Cause I tell this story to everybody and they be laughing, especially the ones I went to school with. They already knew what time it was. Let me tell you about black kids growing up. This, before I show y'all how it was. This how I came to school the next day after she had done. Bow, right? I felt like she was trying to fight me for the whole Mother Earth, Russia, right? Like you can have it. Matter of fact, you can have United States too. I don't even want to live. I'ma live wherever you tell me to live. That's how hard she hit me, y'all. But look, I went to school the next day with some sunglasses, right? Let me tell you how bad kids is. So I'm talking to my friend girl. Yeah, girl, you know I got fight. Da, da, da. This one little boy, I never forget. Robert Gray, if you ever see my videos, I want you to know I still don't like you. You make me mad every day. Anyway, here he come, being da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, right? He snatched my glasses. Oh, and my eye. If you ever watched that episode where Mario was fighting Tommy Hitman Herms, whatever his name was, and his eye was swollen like that. Man, listen, the whole class sounded like Smokey off of Friday. Damn! I was like, oh boy, give me my glasses back, right? But everybody had to saw my eye by then. Boy, they were like, man, they were like, Miriam, did you win the fight? Did you win the fight? I'm like, do you see my eye? Do it look like I won this fight? You feel me? I I gave a round for round. We lasted 3 rounds. And I think that Russia thought I was like a Yorkie or something. She was like tired of me playing with her. And I call myself trying to duck. Pow! Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look, look. So look. Oh, wait. I need somebody to hold this phone. Look. So we sparring, right? Pow, pow. I duck. That Russian left hook came out of nowhere, hit me like this. Boom! Right? And I'm steady trying to grab on the girl as I'm falling down. First of all, let me tell y'all now, you cannot grab on nobody when you're in boxing, cause your hands are in gloves. Don't lose your brain, man. Right? I did. I lost it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. I was out. Boom. So my head hit the mat. Right? Before I hit the mat, let me say the funny thing I do remember. I remember my boy cousin saying, "Oh, she got us fucked up." Right? So I don't remember once I hit the mat. Boom. I don't remember nothing else, y'all. I'm out cold. Probably like, I don't know. I don't remember. And then the little referee man was like, 7, 8. He whispered in my ear, "Stay down." I'm like, nah, I gotta get up. This rush shit hit me too hard. The coach is like, "Stay down. Stay down." I'm like, nah. But then I look, my eye had already closed up, right? So I'm like, ooh, she hit me hard. She hit me hard, y'all. Why she hit me so hard? I don't even remember that lady's name to this day. And I think she might have cheated because we were supposed to be in high school. You feel me? She might have been, she, whew, I don't even know. But anyway, I get picked up off the floor, go to the back. They can't even put the little iron patch thing on it because the bitch is so swole. They didn't know it. They thought she had to knock my eye out my socket. You feel me? That's how swole it was. So yeah, y'all just stay away from Russia. That's all I want y'all to know. Don't go back to Russia. Cause I ain't. And if you do, I ain't coming with you. Cause she ain't have to hit me that hard. I remember that, and I'm 37 now. So y'all tell me how long ago since I've been out of high school. And I still remember that. That's probably like one of my only fights that I brag about. Cause why she hit me so hard? Still mad to this day. But I ain't that mad that I want a rematch. You feel me? I'm mature enough to know she got that, and I'm gonna have to back. You feel me? I'm gonna have to back. Cause I ain't gonna back. Mm-mm. She showed me what she could do. She hit worse than a man. I got hit by a man before. That girl there hit like a freight train. I ain't never got hit by a freight train, but if a freight train was to come by, I, I already felt it. I already felt it. Jennifer, you turning 49? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. I hope you heard it. Sometimes it's good to be by yourself. You see, I'm by myself. I came to the realization I'm cool. People the one that just be right. I got like 4 personalities in my own little head, right? So me, myself, and I plus her, we be having a ball. We be having a ball. And I think that it's best we stay to ourselves. You feel me? Cause people be wanting that bow. And I ain't trying to. They be laughing 'cause my hand little. But don't you understand? Even an ant got the strength 10 times his body weight. Even a mosquito can bite you in the head. Huh? Mm, mm. So never underestimate nobody, y'all. Never underestimate nobody. Jennifer, you like cake? You like cake and ice cream, Jennifer? I'm just talking. I don't know who this lady is, but hopefully y'all can see. Y'all can see her. Y'all probably can't. Oh well. Dang, look at that pimple. You know what? I want to know why my eyebrows never fully grew in. Like, I feel like my eyebrows need to be this thick, but they not. Let me zoom out on myself. Hey, girl. And I'm pretty. All I be letting people just no more, no more, no more, y'all. I feel like I should start a group for single mamas. For everybody, y'all to join my group. We just gonna laugh, talk crap. I think I could be a comedian, but I got stage fright. Like, I might have to be like Sia of the comedy world, right? I could just hear my way cousins talking major trash right now. How you gonna tell a joke you can't even see? Scary ass. I could just hear it now. But even if you don't have no money, like, subscribe, share, tell YouTube to give me a check. You feel me? That helps support the brand. Check out bonafire.com/Zion, and you can find her merch there. I normally wear a t-shirt, but I don't have it, y'all. Oh, bingo. Bingo. This one is mine because I customly made this. But we have other ones with our eyes on there. And it says Wardenberg. It says every disease is not seen. Wardenberg, that's not a typo. That's how you spell it. That's the man's last name. Wardenberg syndrome. And it has her amazing blue eyes. Yes, they're her real eyes. Right? And then at the bottom of the shirt, it says, be kind. It don't hurt. Right? And then on the back, it says, proud mom, deaf awareness. This is just my particular shirt for her. But we can always customize whatever you want to say on the back. Proud supporter, deaf awareness. We even put other words on there if you want. But the front of the shirt is definitely going to look like this. So yeah, go over to bonfire.com and check the link in the bio, and you'll find it. You'll find it. Thank you, guys. I needed this little therapy session, right? Y'all come back here. Don't be no stranger. Peace out, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You can come along with me and Blue on this journey from her cochlear implants breaking to doctor's appointments to, hey, this new chapter, us relocating. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is. I don't know. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Jennifer, once again, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. All right.